see if I don't break her arm.
Roy, come here. I gotta talk.
I'm walking out of here now, slow.
You see what happens when your attorney is not helping you out in court. Hello everyone, Brian Calandra here, senior partner at Ramos Law. We got something exciting for you today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at video clips from TV shows and from movies that show some courtroom scenes. Most of them you're going to be very familiar with. As an attorney, I'm going to comment on those. We're going to see maybe what does fly in a courtroom and what doesn't. Stay tuned. Primal Fear. I'm sure many of you have seen it. Great suspense thriller, great court drama, starring Ed Norton, who quite frankly just nails this role. And interesting court scene when he's being cross-examined by the prosecutor. Let's take a look.
You loved him like a father, even though he made you and your girlfriend perform demeaning sexual acts for his own gratification.
No, you don't understand. There was no other way for him to cast out his own demons. He needed it.
He needed to get off, Aaron. That's what he was doing. That's what he needed you for. To perform like a circus animal. That was your function in his life.
No.
Oh, Mr. Stampler, I'm gonna ask you straight because I am tired. And I've had just about all I can take of this sordidness. And I want to go home, and I want to wash my hands, and I want to forget all about you and Archbishop Rushman.
So right there, you hear the prosecutor just kind of going on and on, right? And you can see Ed Norton starting to shuffle his hands a little bit. You can tell he's distraught, he's nervous. His attorney is Richard Gere. Now, if this was a real courtroom proceeding, my guess is you'd see Richard Gere jumping up and objecting, even if he didn't have a valid basis. The reason some lawyers like to do that when things aren't necessarily going the right way or they can see their witness might be breaking down is to break things up. Give that witness a break, right? Try to just slow things down a little bit. But here, for whatever reason, Richard Gere doesn't do that. He just kind of sits there and lets this attorney go at his witness. He needs to get up and help him.
Force you and your girlfriend and others to perform sexual acts while he watched, yes or no?
No. Yes, he did,
Yes, he forced you. He forced you using a threat of expulsion from Save Your House and a life on the street with no heat and no water and no food. He put you in front of a camera. He made you take off your clothes, and you don't think that that's another side? Another face of a man that we all thought that we knew?
No.
Do you know what I would do if someone did that to me? I would kill him. I wouldn't hesitate.
No.
I would stab him 78 times with a butcher knife. I would chop off his fingers. I would slash his throat open. I would carve numbers into his chest. I would gouge out his eyes. I swear to God.
Okay, so again, Hollywood's fast at work here. The prosecutor, she's not asking questions. She's just saying what she would do if she went through an experience like this. Again, Richard Gere is just kind of sitting there. His witness is in trouble. Normally in a courtroom proceeding like this, you're going to see the attorney objecting like crazy, shutting this attorney down, demanding that she actually ask questions, and the judge is probably going to be okay with going along with that. But again, Richard Gere doesn't do anything. He can see Ed Norton starting to lose it, right? His thumbs are going like crazy in his hands. He's stuttering a little bit. His lawyer's not helping him. Let's see what happens next.
But that's me. No further questions, Your Honor.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
Hey, you look at me when I'm talking to you, Mrs. Stampler. Lady, come here. Bailiff! Come here, you want to rough? Let's play rough. Hey, come on. Back off. Hey, back off.
Roy, hey,
Come on. Come on. Come on. You see if I don't break her arm.
Roy, come here. I gotta talk.
Marty, I'm walking out of here now, slow.
So, you see what happens when your attorney is not helping you out in court, right? And of course, Hollywood's fast at work again here. It's pretty obvious this is something that a witness can't do. You can't jump out of that witness chair and start choking people and try to kill the prosecutor and start swearing profanities in the courtroom. You can get shut down pretty quick. And I'm guessing this doesn't happen all too often in American courtrooms, but that's one reason why we have a bailiff, right? A bailiff is there to provide that security for everybody in the courtroom. And so here, as you can see, Ed Norton completely loses it, and a big part of the movie there. So that's all we have for you today here at Ramos Law. I hope you enjoyed these movie scenes. I love movies. I love TV shows, especially when they're about the legal stuff. Those of you that are old enough might remember watching LA Law. I think that helped create a pathway for me to become an attorney someday. We'll see you next time. You take care.